The Gatekeepers. I am Emoli Edu.
At Dennis Keton.
Guys, we are back to game week 29 of the EPL, and some players just came for AFCON. So I mean African players in the Premier League, not just in the Premier League, but in all the leagues around the world, came back to Africa because the AFCON is on. So game week 21. Most of the teams are lacking African players, except for a few maybe who are just had agreements. So the game week started on Friday, 12th of January. Burnley played against Luton, and the game ended 1-1, courtesy of goals from Amdouni on the Burnley side and Morris from the Luton side. So the game ended 1-1, and today is on Saturday, the 13th of January. Chelsea will be playing Fulham at 15:30.
Big game this is, guys. It's a London derby, guys. We all remember in the first leg how the game went. In the first leg, we remember Mykhailo Mudryk being on the score sheet. He scored a goal, and of course the other guy, I'm forgetting the name, but the match ended 2-0 courtesy of Chelsea. But currently, as we see, the last match which Fulham played, they played against Arsenal in the Premier League, whereby they actually surprised Arsenal by winning 2-1. But in the EFL tournament, both teams, both Chelsea and Fulham, were able to. They lost their matches. Chelsea lost 1-0 to Carrick's team, Middlesbrough. On the other side, Fulham lost to Liverpool. Liverpool made their usual comeback and won that match by 2-1. So these two teams are going to meet. It's going to be a great game, and personally I'm interested and I'm waiting to see how this game is going to fare, because London derby, it's always crazy. Fulham are currently having a good run, though they have also missed some players who come to the Premier League. But it is what it is. They have a player like Basley. Basley has gone to Nigeria to play. Chelsea also have a notable player, of course, their main striker, Nicholas Jackson, has travelled to join Senegal to be able to feature in AFCON, which is going to commence or to start tonight. So it is what it is. So these two teams are going to meet. The game will be played where exactly?
The game will be at
Stamford Bridge, where Chelsea lost to Middlesbrough. So I feel like Pochettino has a chance to rewrite history by making it at least a third consecutive win, since it's been long since Chelsea won like 3 consecutive games in the Premier League. So I feel like this is his chance to do that. So this game I'm going to give it a 2-1 victory for Chelsea. Though I can bet, guys, it's going to be a difficult game.
Well, it's a London derby, and I was watching after the game, the players, not the players, the fans said, however how much they're trying, they're still not there yet. So I'm looking at a scenario where, since Fulham lost in the EFL Cup against Liverpool in a match where they dominated, actually they truly did, and they missed a couple of chances against Liverpool. They played one game so far. Chelsea played 2. That was the EFL and the FA. So I feel like this game, Fulham will be okay. I'll go with a draw. I'll go with the 2-2 draw.
Injury list, Chelsea still has a long injury list, though to some good news, Chilwell was in the training. He trained with the team, so at least that's good. But Reece James still remains sidelined. Nkuku remains sidelined. Ogochukwu still remains sidelined. But it is what it is. Chelsea should be able to handle this and manage with the players that are there.
Yeah, so I'll be going with a 2-2 draw. Newcastle against Mancity. The game will be played at 8:30. Newcastle will be at St. James Park playing Mancity, which has got, of course, a major boost, because right now we saw Doku, we saw De Bruyne, they're back. The Haaland, they said he's still rolled out, so they'll be at St. James Park.
Always a big game whenever you meet Newcastle at St. James Park, especially when they're going to face Man City. Newcastle are known for playing well when they meet big teams, though they tried that with Liverpool the last time they met in the last match of the Premier League. Though it never worked, they started to activate their inner self in the last minutes, but it was too late. They lost by 4 goals to 2 against Liverpool. On the flip side, Man City in their last Premier League in match week 20, they were able to win 2-0 against Sheffield United. So of course, your usual boy Foden is back on form and is doing what he does. Alvarez is on form. Man City have a major boost of Kevin De Bruyne. He's officially back. He made a comeback in the EFL?
Yes.
Where he came back with an assist in a match where Man City was won by 5 goals to 0. So the captain is back. So we are actually hoping for better things. On the flip side, Newcastle also have a statement to make. They have been having a poor run of late. The question is, can they actually resurrect or reclaim their good form using Man City at St. James Park tonight? That's a question which is up to be answered tonight as the two teams are going to meet. So for me in this game, I'm going with a 2-2 draw because I feel like it's going to be a heated game. Newcastle has a point to prove. On the flip side, Man City also has a point to prove. So if anyone doesn't become careful on this, it's gonna be a good one. Then I'm hoping Dubraska will actually be outstanding the way he was in the previous match. For me, he was the man of the match against Liverpool. But let's see how it goes. So 2-2 draw for me.
Well, I'm going with a 1-0 victory for either. I'll go with a 1-0 victory for Man City. It will be a very hard fought 3 points because playing these guys at their own backyard, it's very difficult. But regardless, a win for Man City, 1-0. Everton will be playing against Aston Villa on 14th of January. Everton will be at home. Everton, of course, they're still a good team, and they were on the rise, but they're coming to meet Aston Villa, a team which is also on the title race, a team which is second currently, right?
Correct.
Now, Aston Villa, I think that will be their main motivation. Remember, their coach is a person who has been here before. He's very much experienced. So this one, automatically, I'm going with a 4-1 victory for Aston Villa.
4-1. Talking of 4-1, the last time these two teams met in the first leg, Aston Villa won by 4 goals to 0. They were able to keep a clean sheet. On to some good news for Aston Villa. Pau Torres is their centre back. Is officially back. He had some injuries, but good news, he's back. On the flip side, when you look at Everton, they also have an injury boost. Dakore has been confirmed to be fit to return. So chances are he will be making his return to Premier League after 5 match weeks absence. So we are wishing him the best. So as these two teams, as the Toffees are going to meet Aston Villa, I feel like as usual, it's going to be an entertaining game, considering that Everton currently have lost many games and they want to bounce back. On the flip side, Aston Villa are actually seeing an opportunity to go on top of the Premier League table if they win this match. So I feel like it's going not to be an easy game, but still, having said that, I feel like I'm going to favor Aston Villa to be able to win this. Oli Watkins scored in the first leg when they met, so I hope that he will be bouncing back tonight also with a goal. So give it a 3-1 win for Villa.
Man United will be playing against Spurs. Now that will be Sunday, the last game of the game week. So United will be at home playing against Spurs. The first leg, Tottenham won by 2 goals to 0. It was something that, of course, it really showed that Tottenham are not here to joke. Now that was away at Tottenham Stadium. Now these people are traveling. They will be hosted at Old Trafford against a struggling Manchester United.
It's not usual for Tottenham to win back-to-back against Manchester United, especially in the Premier League, home and away. The last time this happened was in the season 1989-1990. That is when Tottenham won back-to-back against Manchester United. So that goes ahead to tell you that history has it that you either win once and then on the other side you have to pay something. Something has to give. But before I continue so much, allow me to introduce to you the new signee, the new loanee. Of course, Mr. Timo Werner is back in the Premier League, as you can see him on your screen. So welcome back to Premier League, Timo Werner. So he's coming in to actually boost the attack of Tottenham. So Manchester United are coming into this game ready and they are boosted again. Their injury boost is here, and they are happy. Chances are that Lisandro Martinez might be making his return, and Casemiro too. Also, Harry Maguire is also progressing well. Luke Shaw also is favorably well. He's back. So this, though I don't think all of them will start at once, but at least they are fit. They're up for selection in tonight's match, on Sunday's match. So let's see how it goes. On the other side, Tottenham keep on. They are a team who are trying to rise up, and they're doing everything well. They will be missing Son, who has actually gone to the Asia Cup. The Asia Cup is also starting. So all the best to Son and his team in South Korea. So this is going to be a big match. Ten Hag will be faced with a test to actually prevent history from happening. Last season alone, the whole of last season, Manchester United only lost 9 matches. This season alone, they have lost, up to now in match week 21, they have lost 9 games. So if they will lose this match, they will actually have surpassed the matches which they lost last season alone, which is 10, and it's been long since Manchester United lost 10 matches in an entire season. So Ten Hag has a job to do, and I believe he's going to bank on the brilliance of Garnacho to actually uplift his team. So having said that, I feel like I'm ready to see a contest of Garnacho and Odogu. So for me, I feel like Odogu, you better keep it tight, because it's gonna be a hell of a run. But having said that, guys, straight up to my prediction, I feel like this is a game whereby I feel like Tottenham have an upper hand, but Manchester United have a point to prove. So I'm going to give it a 3-3 draw on this one.
I'm going with a 3-1 victory for Manchester United. We saw the home spirit. They made a comeback against Aston Villa, and according to the number of players who are back, it will be a major boost for them. So I'm going with a 3-2 or 3-1. So since on the other side they are lacking a very instrumental forward, Son, who is back in Asia for the Asian Cup or whatever. So I'm going with a 3-1 victory for Manchester United.
So guys, keep it the Gatekeepers TV. So that's the first part. We've just done like 4 matches, so we are remaining with other 4 matches. So this match with 21 is special because matches are not played in one weekend. They have been splitted in 2 weekends. So let's meet next weekend, as we will be doing the remaining half of game week 21. So until then, continue keeping it the Gatekeepers TV. Remember to subscribe and share our content on all platforms. As we told you, we are available on all podcast platforms. So wherever you want to catch us on, we are available. So hit that subscribe and keep it here.